forward paddock and up towards it.
Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here on top of the cliffs at a place called Felixstowe on the North Sea, as you can see. Very calm today. There you go. Well, down there is a place called Old Felixstowe, which is a bit of a fishing place and everything else. And if you can see down there, there's a big old house. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but if it's not, I will show you when I get closer. It's very special. It's a very secret little place from the Second World War. Anyway, we'll make our way down there, and I've got a little story to tell you that happened to me today. Well, as you know, I picked up the old bike last night from Orwell's Motorcycles, and on the way home I made a little blog for Kev, and I kept hearing this rattle, 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 rattle. I thought, what the hell is that? It's doing my bloody head in. Anyway, this morning when I went out, it was just rattling even more. It was like a very small cow bell, and it came from the front of the bike here somewhere, and I thought, what the hell is it? What the hell have they done? You know, I never had this before. So anyway, I done what I had to do, and I thought, right, I'm going to call into Orwell and see what they've done. Well, going back to the story, going back a few weeks ago, when this first broke down, when I got home, I couldn't find my garage keys for my garage, which I usually just open the garage, get the bikes out, lock it up, stick them in my pocket. So anyway, when I got back, I couldn't find my garage keys. This is a golf club. It's called a links. It's not like an actual golf course. I think there's a difference between a links and a golf course, but this is what they call a links. And we're making our way to Old Felixstowe now. Yeah, so couldn't find it. Turned the house upside down, looked everywhere. Thought, well, I never lose anything, you know. It was very strange. And in desperation to get the other bike out in a couple of days' time after I couldn't find it, I got me drill and drilled the friggin' lock out. Got my bike out, had to go off and buy some new padlocks and stuff for it and everything else. Job done. But right, I've lost it. We're going back to the cable. When I got back to Orwell's today, they said, well, we haven't touched anything, only a fuse box, you know. So the mechanic said, well, I'll come out and have a look, mate, you know. So he comes out, and I wiggled the handlebars, you know, a little bit like this. You could hear this ting, 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 ting. He said, I don't know what it is. He said, I'll have to have a look up, you know, underneath. So he got down there and said, oh, I can see it. He said, did you see a cowbell? And I said, yeah. He said, well, I don't know what this is. And there was me bloody garage keys. He said, I don't know how the hell I stayed in there, but that was wedged up there. I said, well, I can't understand it. You know, I never put it down there or anything like that. We're coming into Old Felixstowe. Yeah, so I'm just amazed at the moment. How it got there, you know. It's amazing. So come off. And there she is. We can see that. There she is. The bloody garage keys with a little penguin on, look. Unbelievable. I don't know if I took it out of my pocket and put it on the tank or something stupid like that when the bike broke down. I can't remember doing that. I must have done. Or something else is going on. What the hell that is, I don't know, but very, very strange. I don't know if I can park here. I'll try and park just over by that bin, I think, because there's all left. Ooh, fucking hell, all left stones. I don't want to drop my bike, do I? Let's just go down here a little bit. Look, it's the Fish and chips all day. Just stop here for a sec to show you a little bit of the place. Double yellow lines, but I don't think anybody's going to come out here and chase me. So yeah, this is old Felixstowe. There's a ferry that goes across here in the summer. Take people over to Bawdsey over there. You can't see the house from here. I thought you could, but those houses over there used to belong to the RAF, and that was Bawdsey station over there where they used to keep the RAF. And if I go back up the road, I'll try and stop where I can see it and show you Bawdsey Manor. But Bawdsey Manor was very important in the Second World War. It was a secret place, and it was secret because they got all the bods and all the code breakers and all that sort of stuff, and they got them in there, and they broke the German codes and the Japanese codes. Now I think Bletchley Park was the main place, and that gets all the accolades for doing that. But trust me, this place over here, Bawdsey Manor, was just as prominent, and just so more important probably for the war effort in World War II. So you can see it's a little bit of a sort of fishing place and lots of yachts and whatever. And in the summer it gets quite packed down here, and all the cafes do well, and there's people sitting outside eating their fish and chips and stuff like that. So there you go. You can buy local cod and flounder dabs and whiting, cockles, roll mops and stuff like that here. So that's old Felixstowe. Let's see if we can just show you the and on the way back I'm going to keep the camera rolling because I'm going to go over the Orwell Bridge. I know a lot of you folks have seen the Orwell Bridge, you know, some of my earlier blogs, but I've never actually gone over it on the bike, and I will, and I'll keep it in there, and I'll put it in the blog to show you that I'm going to go over it. Let's see if I can pick up this mansion. It was important, as you can see. I can see it myself from here. Yeah, no. It's just very busy down here. There's these lovely little ferry boat in and different places. I'll just ride along here a little bit. Now, if you can see over there, you'll see like a round castle looking thing. Well, they were built in to stop Napoleon. When we thought Napoleon was going to invade Britain, I'm not even going to try it, say that bloody word. But in the wars with Napoleon, they built these forts all around the coastline here because they thought he was going to attack, and that would give us some defence. I think they're called Martello Towers. That's the word. I did say it. Martello Towers. You can see. I don't know if I can see. No, I'm too low here. It's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, but they're everywhere along the Suffolk coast. Some of them have fell into decline, and some of them haven't. This is the old golf clubhouse. I have known people to get a smashed window screen along here, you know, the old ball has come straight across and bang, even though the fairways don't go across the road, but some people can't play golf to save their lives, me being one. Alright, we can see it now. It's the one right in the middle of the bit of grain going over there. I hope the camera's picked it up. It's a huge, great mansion. It's got all tunnels underneath it and everything else. and that was very important in World War II. Right, let's go back. Right, I'm going to make my way back to Ipswich. I wasn't going to blog today because my day was all planned, but like everything else in life, it all went tits up. So I've got a couple of hours to spare, and I thought, well, I've never been down to the North Sea, not properly. I've shown you some rivers and that round here, and what I'll do, it's going to be a pretty long video, so I'll have to chop this one up. I don't usually chop my videos up, but I will. I'm trying to think if I can get back to the North Sea this way. I probably could have done. Now I think I'm going to make my way back to Ipswich now, and like I say, I'm going to go over the Orwell Bridge and I'll keep it in, and I'm going to keep a little section in on here for a friend of mine, Little Legs. She watches my blogs, I know she does all the time. She's always telling me on Friday nights, and she loves them, but she doesn't like anything on the A14 that's quick, because she says it makes her feel like she's sitting on the back of the bike, and that frightens her, poor girl. So I'm going to keep a minute of the A14 in, and I might pull back the throttle just a little bit for you, so you can get that thrill of the bike. So I'm going to leave it at that, leave the camera rolling, and get back to Ipswich. Stay where you are, Laurie, don't even think about it. Right everybody, here we are coming up to the Orwell Bridge. Can get pretty windy up here sometimes. I can feel the wind even here and I'm not even on it. So we'll just see what we can do. Sometimes you get sort of chucked around up here a bit. Here we go. Now going up on the Orwell Bridge. I don't think I'm going to be going very bloody fast by the looks of this lot. As you can see, it's Lorry City. This is what we deal with every day of our lives up here. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lumbering lorries. Keep putting his friggin' lights on. Oh, it's probably a lorry down there trying to overtake another lorry. Oh, we've got a bloody slow load. Something. That's Ipswich over there. I'll give a quick look. I can't look too long. There you go. See a view from the top of the Orwell Bridge. What the fuck? It's fucking crazy. Oh, he's pulling a fucking van. Anyway, I shall chop some of this up and put it on the blog, which I wasn't going to do today. But anyway. That's my little vlog. A little bit of history, a little bit of nonsense, a little bit of speed. All ride safe, boys and girls. Suffolk Andy.